Virginia Tech. And if we're here, you know it's time for Enter Sandman. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils. The Hokies will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Duke's offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabs it inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it on the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Hokies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. To the air. It's Lagway. Steps away. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
That is an impressive run. And I'll tell you, I know when we think Virginia Tech offense, we're always talking about running quarterbacks, but they've oftentimes had a running back to go along with that mobile QB threat. And it makes this rushing attack so difficult to stop. This guy right here really has the ability to do it on his own, though. Because of his speed and power, he is dangerous.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Lost to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out.
There he goes. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. The Hokies moving quickly to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. He lobs one high down the left side. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Looking for room at the 40. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Keith. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Fires complete on the crosser. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Hokies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hokies. Looking for the tie with the extra point. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, but I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's talk for just a minute about Duke. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game, a remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road, potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Rides the back on the option to give. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Lewis. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Hokies in the hurry-up.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this.
Turning it on. He's at the touchdown, Virginia Tech. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Sets up the screen. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They get to the line quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lost one deep down the right side. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got a man, it's Heat. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 on the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Back to throw, it's Lagway. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Throws to the back. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
From the gun, the ground game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Leaves it with the running back. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, it's Bryant. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We're all locked up here in the 3rd quarter as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions.
There he goes. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Hokies want to move quickly. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, Hokies! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Pulls and fires complete. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
On over the middle, it's Smith. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Here's the handoff. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Looking downfield, it's Bryant. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Blue Devils are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the ground with the back. Brings it to the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Hokies headed quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
The give on the option. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. 6th play of the drive coming up. The give out of the gun. Got enough for the first. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. And the Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Hairston. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Brings up 2nd down. Let's go.
That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
21.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. The Hokies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
35-21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Things have not gone the way they've planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Runs for the tackle. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. And the Blue Devils have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Blue Devils are facing 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The DBs will back off a bit. To throw, it's Bryant. Zings it complete to the right. Hard running there. Just and runs through another guy. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Release to the back. Makes the catch. It's Fry. Turning it on. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Now from inside the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Fry. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Blue Devils racing to the line in a hurry-up. He wants to throw it again. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Takes it from the gun on third down. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, looking to pass. Into the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. The 20. The inside. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Hokies. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football.
Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Bryant. He's got an open man. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on first down. Bringing the heat. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Going to swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll throw it from the red zone. Right on the money. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Wants to throw on third down. He's got it on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. Snap in the shotgun.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense playing a bail technique. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the back. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Slides away. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next year.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Makes the grab, it's Keith. And that is how we will wrap this one up. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not.